So the next question is, how do different genders fare with emotional intelligence? So on the scale of self-awareness, self-management, empathy, and social skills, what do you guys think? Like genders, like how do males do? How do females do? Like who's better at what? What do you guys think? Ilakkiya?
Uh, Go ahead, Yashika.
Yashka, you can go.
Okay. Males, I think males have a low emotional quotient because they are in our society or in Indian culture. This is said that boys can't cry or can't be more matlab, they can't support they can get support from someone or etc. Ilakkiya, you can take it.
Thanks, Yashika. I want to ask again, Akshay, could you re-explain what the social skills part of emotional intelligence is again?
Yes, the social skills is the place where you are able to show these three skills of self-awareness, self-management, and empathy to others. That it's not just about you knowing that like you are good at this. For example, with self-awareness, you know what you're feeling sad, but then are you able to communicate that with another person? So that's the social skill part, where being able to show that to another person and like letting them know like what you're feeling. So that's the social skill part.
Okay, cool. I will say that women have higher emotional intelligence because of probably socialization, the way we are raised, the way we are taught to behave in a way. And I feel like this is kind of common across all cultures where women are always seen to be more maternal, more caring, and girls would probably mimic their moms, and then like that's how it keeps going on generation after generation. Because to be more caring, you have to be more emotionally intelligent, especially empathy towards other people, being able to show empathy to others. Those are probably the biggest traits of motherhood that make a difference in kids' lives. And so daughters would see that and imitate that. But I don't know um, a lot of fathers who kind of do the same thing in a way, and or at least it's not a traditional role for the father to be the one who's caring in a family situation. Generally, it's relegated to the mom. And so if boys try to imitate their fathers, they're not going to get the same exposure to empathy towards other people, or being self-aware of one's feelings, self-management of one's feelings. If you get easily angry, is that controlled easily, or do you just show that anger to others? I don't think guys have a lot of good role models because guys weren't taught that this is a part of an important thing to learn in a way. Like maybe the role models didn't show it, but if the role models showed it, I think both girls and guys can equally have good emotional intelligence skills. It just depends on who they were raised with, what kinds of examples they had. But predominantly, I would say women are more likely to be more emotionally intelligent.
That's a very comprehensive answer, and it's a pretty good answer as well. So I'll actually go on like like one by one with these things. So with self-awareness, um, if it's so I want to say use positive emotions and negative emotions, and by no means it means it has like a negative connotation to it. It's more of anger and frustration and all those things tells you a different thing, and that's why I'm saying negative emotion. So anyway, with positive emotions, men are usually better at being aware of the positive emotions, whereas with negative emotions, females are better at being aware of what they're feeling. And then with self-management, men are better at like not crying, like those sort of things. They're good at minimizing like their feeling at the moment, but then sometimes they do it like too much. So it's a lot of thing where you have self-management is also more about being able to manage it for the moment and then do it in the right area, whereas sometimes men just don't like show any emotions, and like that's not good either. And then with empathy, women are obviously better at this. Like everybody knows that. So I don't really have to like go on that. So and then obviously social skills is the one part where both men and women are equal. It's they just show different things in a different way, and it's a sort of thing where it's not one is better than the other. There's like different in the way that they show, and it shouldn't be compared or it shouldn't be asked to be the same because that means they're taking things away from the gender. And so yeah, so that's the way for social care. That's actually my opinion. Everything else is actually like from proper data. Yeah, Ilakkiya?
I guess I just wanted to add really quickly. I really like Yashika's point that guys are told not to cry, and that affects the ability that they have to really pay attention to their emotions or experience it. I feel like there's also a stigma that if you are good at communicating your emotions and being empathetic and kind and caring and those kind of traits, if men do it, they're seen as being more feminine, and then they're teased or ridiculed for that. So I think it's really hard. It's harder for guys to be socially there. I guess have good social skills with emotional intelligence, because even if they can do it for themselves, if they do it for others, then seen they're ridiculed for it or negatively stereotyped for it. Just want to add that.
Yeah, I do agree with that. During my puberty, sometimes I knew what was going on, but then I felt like if I show that, then it'll be bad. So I would sort of project a different image of myself, which I thought was good. But then like once I got to college, I actually understood everything, and like no, it was not. But like it is like what they're saying. I do have anecdotal experience to say that what both of them said is true.
Thanks for watching. For more discussions, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Also, make sure to like and comment more topics that you'd like to see us discuss. We'll see you next time.